Saga made it. Saga made it.
Hey, if I'm not mistaken, your heart was breaking before we were situated. I fell for you, you fell for me. Now we frustrated. How we get to this? I must admit I fell in love too quick, but I can't get enough of it.
Wow, so what's the fuss? People's heads are exploding. The world has turned upside down. It's time to panic. Or not. The Caucasus Mountain Caucasian has always had a weird fascination for so-called black people. So-called black people are the original people of this land, and the fact that we are Aborigine indigenous of North America pisses some people off. Basically, they don't even want to admit it. By some, I mean all of them. I say all of that to say this. In order to rule over masses of people, it starts with confusion. Wipe away their identity, call them brown, call them black, call them colored. All of these are racial destinations that have been placed upon so-called black people. In the midst of all of those terms came racial slurs. We are considered the black people, so they call us Negroes. Negro meaning black in Spanish. Southern people, of course, spun this word into another form of pronunciation by pronouncing it as Negra or nigger or nigga. We, as so-called black people, have used the word over time in a casual use. Should we use it or not is our business. But of course, in this world, so-called black people can't have something that other races don't want to imitate. They don't respect us enough to just let us have it and leave it alone. So of course, you get non-black people who want to say it so they can fit right on in. Joe Rogan fits right into that category. His fascination in so-called black people is no different from your classmate or your co-worker. People like Joe Rogan study us, puts himself around people like us, says nigga like us. No different from your average Caucasus Mountain Caucasian you will meet in this world. Mainstream media is targeting Joe Rogan for a reason. They are not punishing him for saying nigga. They are promoting him through controversy. They are trying to pull on so-called black people emotions, but what they are not realizing is we don't care. Most of us so-called black people let that word slide. I used to try to be the N-word police until I realized who we really are. Words are powerful. In the midst of battle and confrontation, non-black people will throw the N-word at us in hopes to belittle us. They feel they are insulting you, but how can you insult someone by using a word we use on ourselves on a daily? Some of us, not all of us. Don't get me wrong, it'd be nice to get the respect from people for them to not use the word and just leave it for us. But overall in this world, most people don't respect so-called black people, so that nothing surprises me anymore. However, some people actually do respect us enough to leave that word for only us, but the majority do not. They either want to use it as an insult or to fit in. Believe it or not, all of this Joe Rogan attention in the media is another way of reminding you to believe you're black and nothing else. They don't want you to be labeled as nothing else because they know this country started with so-called blacks ruling over it. So the fake fight over the N-word is just another distraction from the truth. Black Americans aren't black. We are Aborigine and indigenous of North America. Be cautious and aware of whatever the media constantly talks about, because for the most part, it's just a show being played on the masses to push agendas. I see what's going on. Do you?
Look what we do, tear each other down. Now I'm picking up my brother and my sister from the ground. Oh, you got a dream, don't chase it, make it be reality. Hate for one another is mental fatality.